Hello, hello. I'm still working on my audio here. Hi, my name is Alecia. Welcome to my little crazy corner of the internet. The the internet, where we will be doing some journaling. We will be getting ourselves ready for the week in a very messy, well, mine will be very messy and minimalistic way. So I'm celebrating the coming of spring. Well, I don't know if it's officially here yet. In my mind, it is. In the Midwestern United States, where I am located, and so you will see a lot of flowers. All the flowers that you see are photos that I have taken because I am an official flower photographer, of course. And so yes, you'll see that. I didn't go crazy with all the slides this week with the flowers, but I try to do what I can. So here, let me show you my journal. So what I'm going to do in this session, it is 2 hours. We are going to, just get planned, get focused, get ready for the coming week. This is the first week of March 2026. And it's all happening. This is our year, right? So, yes, all right, this is my journal. It's a dotted bullet journal. I'm going to set up my weekly spread in here. My what do I call it? My command center, my focus, something like that. But first, before we do that, I'm going to ask you some journaling planning questions and help you get your mind right for the week. So yes, I hope you all had a good week. And I want to ask you, how was last week, friend? How did it go? If you feel like leaving me an emoji in the comments, you don't have to use your words. We can just emojis say so much. They say so much. And so feel free if you want to just let us know how you're doing, or if you're catching this later, if you feel like leaving an emoji in the comments, feel free. We want to share how our week went. I would say I had a thumbs up week. It was all right. I can't complain. I was sick last week. I wasn't feeling very well. I'm glad to be back. Glad, to be back here with you all. But yeah, so the beginning of the week, not so great, but then it's gradually got better. It improved as my health improved. So that's good. All right. So yes, I hope the same for you. I hope the week ended better than it started. Let's say that. All right. And now, as we start to journal, of course, journaling comes with, or it can come with, some supplies that you need. So first, let's maybe go around the room, make sure we have all our supplies. I don't have a dedicated supply area, so my stuff just scattered to the wind. So yes, I have my journal. We also need, let's see, I like to do a separate spiral notebook just to scribble, although I don't know. This week I may just try to put everything in this journal, just for my scribbling and brain dumping and all of that. So that way everything's in one spot. I don't have multiple. Nope. We'll see how that goes. So yes, all right. So yes, I have your journal. I have a spiral notebook if you would like to use that. Get some pens. I have that. All right. This list is as much for me as it is for you. Some highlighters, some permanent markers, and of course, this is all just according to whatever you use. I have a little calendar stampy, and I'm so proud. It was easy this month because February and March this year are exactly the same, except you just have to add that last week for March. So that made it very easy, but I have changed it so that it is March now, not February. And what else do we need? We need some correction tape if you use that. Ruler, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I do. Pencil, and then, all your cute survival stuff if you need lip balm or coffee or water, anything like that. Make sure you have all those things around you ready. And okay, and while you're gathering all those things, I wanted to, just have you consider, what did winter teach you that will take you into spring? What is something that maybe if you're in a cold place, maybe you were huddling under the blankets and you were thinking about, oh, it's springtime, I'm gonna. What is something that winter taught you that you will now carry with you into springtime? All right, so I'll let you ponder that for a moment. Yes. Is there anyone here in the chat? Who do we have? All right. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, feel free. If you're here, say hi. If not, I know you're there. I feel your spirit. I feel your presence. Okay, so, all right. So tell me, what did winter teach you that will take you into spring? So I say tell me, but you can keep that as a thought for yourself later. It's all good. All right, I'm gonna move on. Let's see. So now, allergy. Yes. Okay. So before we begin our journaling time, I do want to, just give us a chance to relax our bodies a little bit, and make sure that we are in the right mental headspace for journaling. So if you feel comfortable, go ahead and why am I sitting on the edge of my seat? I don't know. All right, so go ahead, feel comfortable in your seats. Close your eyes, and I want you to make sure that your shoulders are lowered to their original position. They're not up here by your ears. And go ahead and shake your arms out. Crack your neck if you need to. Like my whole upper body just cracks and creaks now. Okay. Okay. And I want you to go ahead and we're going to do 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Go ahead and take that first deep breath in through your nose. Hold it. And exhale through the mouth. Another deep breath in through your nose and out through the mouth. All right, and one more. And out through the mouth. Exhaling all of the BS from last week. It was so much. All right, and if you feel so inclined, go ahead and keep your eyes closed. And my next question to you is going to be, what do you want? What do you want in your life? What are some words that describe what you want? Maybe stability, or maybe peace, or maybe adventure. What do you want? So let's think about that for a moment. Just keep your eyes closed. What do you want in your life? What do you want for brunch today? What do you want this week? Whatever jumps out at you, that is, I want this to be the focus of what we are going toward for the coming week. All right. Let's move on here. I'm silly. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. So now we're all in our thoughts, feeling good, hopefully feeling optimistic about the coming week, I want you to take your pen, take your paper, and we're going to do a 10-minute brain dump. Okay, and I'm going to set us a timer here. It's not set to 10 minutes. What is this? Ah, oh no, Alicia. Okay, no, we need 10. So go ahead and get your pen and paper, get ready, and we are going to take 10 minutes to think about all the things we need to do this week, how we want the week to go, how we want to feel this week, anything that comes up for you. Oof. Now I'm going to put this here. Voila. Okay, we have 1 minute and 40 seconds left in our quiet brain dumping time. I hope everything is flowing out of your brain. Mm. All right. That was our time. Yes. All right. Let's look in and see how. I hope that was a good 10 minutes. It went by quickly. I was, wasn't expecting that. All right. I got too many. What's happening here? Okay. Yes, Lieutenant Huda is here. I am feeling better, thank you. Yeah, it was just rough. I had trouble like getting up last Sunday, and I just was not feeling well. And I just said, you know what? I am glad that I did not. I did actually say the night before I was not coming because it was not good. So thank you. Yeah, I feel much better. I could use a little more sleep. Maybe I'll take a nap this afternoon. Always. So I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Uh, so yeah, y'all, we had some 10 minutes. We had a little journaling time. And now what are we doing? I don't know. Okay. I'll just leave. I just lost my train of thought. I don't know. But yes, I want to give us a chance here to go through some of our planning questions. I feel like I got a good amount of stuff out. Somewhat. All right. So, what progress did I make on my goal last week? Yes. And I say that like any progress is good. Any progress, anything that you may have learned. Let me turn that off. That's distracting me. All right. So, anything you learned last week, anything that is propelling you forward toward your propelling you forward toward whatever it is that you would like to do in the future. What is something that future you would be happy for? Okay, so I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to ponder that. So this is your chance to pat yourself on the back, to give yourself, just a little acknowledgement that you are moving forward. I know sometimes it doesn't feel that way, but you are. There, I said it. I don't even know you. Okay. If I could turn my timer on, that would be helpful. Okay. All right, 5 minutes, y'all. We need to turn this up. Okay, everyone, we have 35 seconds left. Thinking about what progress did we make over the last week? Hmm. Very good, y'all. We are moving right along. Yes, it is very important to think about, what what progress we have made over the week. Because yeah, sometimes if you don't actively think about it, you'll completely miss it, and it's not good. There. um, I'm sorry, but yeah, you need to like just remember what you've done, and that way the week is not just like passing you by, and you're not really, you know, being focused on what you already have done. All right, I'm just yes. Okay, Lieutenant. I know that 10 minutes went by so fast. Yes, thank you, Lieutenant. I like the flowers as well. I say it's like it's springtime. We're just trying to. So I tried to put them in the slides too. Put some flowers. Remind ourselves that spring is coming. If you live in a cold climate in the U.S., it's coming for us. So we will, just uh, take refuge, take hope in that. Just we want to remember that the flowers will be here soon if they're not already. So yeah, I like flowers. These are all just different pictures that I have taken over the years. Yeah, this is probably like years worth of flowers. So I'm glad you enjoyed them. All right. So now let's move to our next question. How much energy or bandwidth can I spare this week? So yeah, how are you feeling about the energy that you have right now? And then how much do you think that you'll be able to save up for certain things over the week? I don't know. I don't know how I feel that just thinking about that. I might get a sip of coffee. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah, I could just I could just fall asleep right now. So I'm gonna say mine is low. Mm. Okay, so yes, I hope, Lieutenant, I hope everyone here that you have something stored up that will give you some momentum this week. All right, we're gonna think about that. I'm gonna give us 2 minutes to just ponder our energy reserves. Oops, there we go. All right, 2 minutes. Write in your journal how much energy I have, and I think that will help you not overextend yourself if you know you have low energy. All right. Yeah, the energy. How much do you have? Do you have, if you can quantify it? I'd say mine out of five, I'd say I'm at maybe like a two right now. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough in the streets. Uh, okay, so now number three. How can I get started on a I can't believe I wrote I. How can I get started on a task that is I once I get started? And specifically for myself, I was thinking about taxes because I do not want to wait until April 14th at like 5 p.m. to do taxes. I want to be that person who does them early this year. That's one of my challenges to myself is to do my taxes because I have I'm ready. I have all the paperwork. I just have to actually do it. So maybe once I get started, it'll be all right. And maybe you need like a dance party or hot cocoa. Maybe you need to reward yourself in some way in order to get started. So that really should have been like a second question. What do you need in order to get started? Do you need to reward yourself in some kind of way? Hot cocoa. Yes. So, all right, Lieutenant. I think that was in response to our last question. How much energy do you have? Where is it gonna come from? I don't know. I'm right there with you. Not enough energy. But we're gonna get through this week together. All right. But now I want you to think about how can I get started on this task that may kill me inside, but that I need to do. So yes, definitely taxes, definitely any sort of like really deep focus projects, maybe cleaning, things like that. What is something that would be all right once you get started? Yeah, some things, once you get in the groove, it's okay. You just have to actually get started. So what is that for you? All right, so I'm gonna give us bloop. Okay, I'm gonna give us 3 minutes. My timing is so random today. I'm gonna give us 3 minutes. Yes. What are those tasks that are just okay and that you need a little extra push in order to do? All right, we've got 5 seconds. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Yes. What are those tasks that you need just a little extra push to get started? You know, like sometimes when I go walking, I need to have a place to go. Like sometimes I can't just walk. I have to go, okay, I'm going to go get a coffee or I'm going to go to the grocery store. Things like that. Like maybe you need an additional side quest or a reward of some kind to get started. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, what tasks on my to-do list would be easier or more fun with a buddy? All right. So I guess I'm like thinking of all the ways I need to like push myself out and do the things. So what are some things that would be best if you co-worked with someone else or if you body doubled? um so yes, having another person's presence in the room. Think about things that you can do that are just so much easier when you have someone else with you. Hmm. So many things. So many things. Yes, definitely deep focus things, writing. I'll keep saying cleaning, always. Um, yes, different, maybe any kind of analytical task or, you know, any sort of thing that is not fun. There you go. Just gonna say it. It's not fun, but you have to do it. All right, so I'm going to give us, wow. All right, I'm going to give us about 3 minutes to do that. Yeah. All right, you guys. And then, yeah. So when can you schedule body doubling or co-working this coming week? Get things done. Yeah. All right. I hope you've thought of some different activities that might be better done with a buddy. And I know it's difficult sometimes to ask for help, or if you're an only child, very solitary person like myself, sometimes it doesn't always occur to me to say, like, okay, this might be easier if I had someone with me, or yeah, just maybe more fun if I had a companion to do it. So this is your chance to kind of think about that. All right. You never know. I know. I know. If you're an only child, it's like, have another person there. What's this? Oh, all right. Um, and now I want to ask you, what is your intention for the week? It can be just a single word. It can be a sentence. It can be a paragraph. So just think about how you intend to move through the week, and how you intend to feel inside this week. So yeah, those are important things to think about as well. It's not just all the things you're doing, all the tasks that you have to put on your to-do list. Sometimes you want the vibe. You want to feel a certain way. So yes, I want you to think about that. All right, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to think about how you intend the week to be, and doesn't have to be deep. Just think about how you intend to move and feel through the week. 5 minutes. Okay, we have about 30 seconds left. What is your intention for the week? All right, that was our 5 minutes. Okay, I see. Let's see what is going on. All right, Lieutenant. Yes. Wait, how do I every time? Okay. Oh, okay. I love what the lieutenant wrote here. Productive survival. Oh my gosh, that is what it's all about. Just trying to survive in the streets. You know, like, I felt that so much. Yes, thank you. Yeah, just staying alive, but also being productive and getting all of your things done that you need to get done. All right. I like this very much. I love this as an intention for the week. You know, beautiful. And I hope this at the, what do I want to say? By Friday, I hope that you feel like, yes, I have fulfilled my intention for the week. Very good. All right, girl. Okay, I see it. I see it. Ah, beautiful. Okay, look at you guys. I love it in the chat. All right. Buenos días, Néstor. Gracias por estar aquí. Estás. Tenemos el grupo de jornalistas, diaristas, escribistas. Hola. Pero sí, me da gusto que estés aquí, estés aquí. Y espero que tu semana fue excelente y próspera y gloriosa también. Gracias. Sí, y no sé cómo se dice lieutenant en español, pero sí, buen punto. Más vale tarde que nunca. Es verdad. Sí, no, no tienes que estar o tener lo que quiero decir. No es necesario estar, tener vergüenza de estar tarde. No, estás aquí con nosotras. Gracias. Bueno, ok. Bueno, hi. But gracias por estar aquí en cualquier hora. Estoy feliz por eso. Okay. My Spanish comes and goes so much, but I'm so happy you're here. Yes. And now, I would like you all to take your journals and underline or highlight anything that jumps out at you that looks promising or or that that looks promising or that looks important. It's just a chance to play with your highlighters if you have highlighters. So I do. And I'm gonna just kind of whip them out here. But yes, this is important. That way you could just go boop boop. All this stuff that I scribbled down, I can put it in my journal and feel good. All right, so I'm gonna give us, well, it says right there, I'm gonna give us 3 minutes to do this. All right. And I'm going to turn up the music just slightly. And then I have to talk myself through everything sometimes. And then I'm going to highlight. Okay. Wow, I was talking and I had myself on mute. Hmm. I put this, so now I gotta go back. I just wanted to put this slide here to show you. Thank you, Lieutenant, for telling me this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the reason this slide is here is to let you know that things do change. I have ADHD. Sometimes I have very grand aspirations for things. Like you just want to do everything. And I just want to kind of let you know, sometimes the vibe changes and that's okay. You wake up, the vibe is different than what you thought it was going to be. And, sometimes you don't have the energy or just the mental, like you're not focused to be able to do whatever it is. So don't feel, don't wait, you got me? Okay. You feel me? You hear me? I'm so nervous now. Gracias. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You know, thank you. Can you hear me? Okay. I'm so sorry, you guys. I had it muted because I was coughing a lot. And so, I didn't want to cough all in your ear. But then I forgot to unmute. So, so I had this slide here. I wanted to just let you know, hey, all this stuff we're planning today, it's beautiful and it's worth it to plan and to have some kind of general idea of what you're going to do, but don't beat yourself up if the vibe is different or if you just don't and you're not feeling it, and it's okay. Yes. Oh my gosh. You had said nothing but a word. Oh, Lieutenant, yes. Oh, you want to just sometimes just play with your stuff. I want to get more. Speaking of that, like I want to get more into, I guess, the hobby of journaling. I know I'm very like messy minimalist, and just wanting to like have just my pen and my paper. But sometimes, yeah, stuff is fun. You want to play with your stationery, and you want to play with your paints, your markers, and things like that. So I'm right there with you, friend. Yes. So sometimes the focus just is not where you need it to be, and it's okay. It's okay. All right, all right, y'all. I'm so glad that y'all caught me and told me that, because I would have just kept going. All right. So yes, now what are we doing? We're taking a break, and we're gonna make sure that sound is off for the break, but that it's back on when the break is over. All right. So I want us to take a 5-minute break, and we are going to wait. Oh, wait. Oh, she just. Lieutenant. Okay, so you just wanna organize. That's okay too. Hey, you gotta organize it so you know where it is and you know that it's still there. Because sometimes I'll organize something just to remember that I even have the thing. Because it'll be in a box somewhere and it's gone, it's lost to the wind if I don't see it. So yes, organize. Because like, why are you in my head right now? So yes, all right, yeah. Sometimes you just need to like play with your supplies and just get it together. All right. Anyway, what was I saying? 5-minute break. We're gonna take one, and we're gonna stretch our legs. If you need a dance break, we can't see you. So if you're a good dancer or a bad dancer, it's okay. Either way. And you can get a drinky, you can get a snacky. If there's someone or some furry friend nearby, you can get a hug. That's what I used to have instead of being stout. I used to have get a hug. So do that. And we will be back here in 5 minutes. And we will have some quiet time. And we will journal and get our weeks ready to go. And it will be beautiful. Right? Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Hello, we are back. I was not asleep at my table or anything. I didn't have my head down. I was fully awake for that entire 5 minutes. And I'm so glad you guys are back. And I hope you stretched your legs out. I hope you got a snacky. Wait, yeah, I have enough hydration here. I feel good. I hope you got some water, a snack, something, dance to know. Eh. All right, now I'm going to give us quiet journaling and planning time. Oh, I like these flowers here. Um, yeah, I just went crazy with the flowers for my slides because it's in my mind it's springtime, but it's not, but it is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give us until about 5 minutes until 12 o'clock noon Eastern time to journal and plan and get our lives somewhat together on paper for the coming week. If you see me staring intently at the screen, that is because I am looking probably at my Google Calendar to get my dates together. But yes, I hope that you have everything ready that you need to. You got all your supplies and we're just going to have fun. All right, so I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to, let's see. All right, I'm gonna give this about 40 minutes of planning time. Just think about how much planning you can do in 40 minutes. All right. And I'm like waiting until the clock changes. It's so exciting. I want to be so precise. Yeah. It's like the longest minute ever. All right. 40 minutes, okay. have finished our 40 minutes of quiet journaling time. Hope I didn't startle you when I just started speaking there. But yeah, I hope it was a good 40 minutes for you. All right, I'm going to turn this music down a little bit. All right, we did this. I was struggling, y'all. Not that you should be watching what I'm doing, but yeah, um, one of my kind of side quest hobbies is to draw, not necessarily better, but just more. So, um, I started to like make this little flower, and I'm so glad I did it in pencil. Um, there's no depth of field. I was copying a photo and it just wasn't it's not doing what I wanted to do. So that's okay though. That's okay. But this is this is my weekly spread. Um and I hope that everything went well with your planning session and that you feel a little bit more focused, a little bit more certain about what you want to do this week and what you don't want to do. Because, sometimes we got to block out the stuff we don't want to do. So, yes, I leave this space blank or just put a drawing or something that I don't have to look at every day because I want to put my goals and stuff right here. And I made this card for my goals and just to remember value statements or value words, which are these still even my values? I don't know. I wrote them because they sound cute. So autonomy, curiosity, freedom, wealth, craftsmanship, ease, and stability. I don't know. So I may have to rethink that. But this is my card to kind of focus on what makes myself function, I guess. So I leave that right there. I got a little clippy to put that there, like that. And then I leave the space here to draw. Intention of the week is I intend to remember that I've been given another springtime on this planet. Another chance for renewal and growth. I will be intentional about using all I've learned in the winter in this new season. Yes. And then our quote of the week is, there's so much spring in the air. There's so much lazy sweetness in your heart. And that's F. Scott Fitzgerald. And that's it. Yes. Okay. So I've got, these are my days of the week. On this side, I've got appointments and things that have to be done at a specific time. And then on this side is to-do list. I don't know why that looks so crooked. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know. And so, yeah, I spent so much time trying to figure out the spacing for these. I don't know what. My mind just zoned out looking at the dots. I don't know. So that is what it looks like. I'm trying to, change it up every week and make it slightly different. And this is what I landed on this week. Colors. I don't know. I wish I had used different colors to represent springtime. But maybe I'll put something up here. Who knows? It's crazy. We don't know. All right. So now we have reached our time. I just want to leave you with some parting notes here. Yes, this is our quote of the week. There's so much spring in the air. There's so much lazy sweetness in your heart. So think about that as you're maybe sniffing the lilacs, if there are any around, or smelling a flower, looking at the bees. And as always, I want to thank you so much for being here. First off, I love seeing my crew every week. Thank you very much for being here. I give you a hug. Thank you for your support. And I hope to see you again next week. It's been a pleasure as always. Just send out good vibes for you for the week. That I believe that is the photo I was showing. See, It looks exactly the same. So yeah, that's what I was trying to replicate. So I'm gonna work on my drawing this year. That is one hobby that I want to work on. Yeah, so I like to draw. All right, okay, y'all. I'm gonna give you. Actually, let's go back here. I'm gonna give you the upside down wave goodbye. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. Thank you. Who do we have in the comments? Bye. Have a good week. Thank you. Gracias, Nestor. Gracias. Thank you. All right, bye.